up, yo? Yeah, very, very good. Why I laugh like that? Back with another video. With the hoe. We are here picking up an oversized load, 12 foot wide, overweight, 52,000 pounds, and forgot what the height was. I think we're gonna be over height too. I think we're gonna be 14 feet high, and it's crane parts, baby. I love me some crane parts. I love hauling some crane parts. Those are the easy ones. The guy just came up to me and said no chains whatsoever. We can't get the pins messed up. That's where we put our pins in the holes. So we cannot put any chains, y'all. Just chains. I mean, we can't put chains. We can only put straps. The last crane part that I delivered in Fairview, West Virginia, it was an oversized load as well. He told me, hey, he's like, just so you know, if you want to secure it down better, you could have added some cross chains in the front. And I'm like, everybody always tells me you're not allowed to, so I just use my straps, bud. Don't want any claims, okay? Don't want any claims. We don't want to get in trouble, guys. So we got our permit for 13.9 tall, guys, and they put the big cedar blocks things underneath there, and those are taller than the 4x4, obviously, so they're taking those off because right now I'm sitting at 14.2, and the permit I got is for 13.9, so they're gonna take that off. They don't want to use my dunnage because they said it's not weak. I mean, it's not weak, it's too weak. So we are going to get their hard cedar wood. They said that's a 4x4, I think. So, all right, y'all, we just woke up, letting the dogs out in this mud parking lot, and it is sunrise, so we're gonna get out of West Virginia. Come on, Benji. So he had me back up right here. This is about as far as he told me to back up, and then he told me to stop, so. We are getting that yellow crane piece that he's picking up right now. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Ziki, the Browns lost. The Browns lost, Ziki. What do you have to say for yourself, Ziki? This is it, y'all. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. 12 foot wide, 13.9 high, and 52,000 pounds. One of the guys that was loading me, he asked the other worker, he was like, how much is this thing? He's like, you know how much this weighs? And I said, and the guy said, yeah, it says it on the sticker, it's 31,000. And the other worker was like, this is not no 31,000 pounds. And he was like, yes, it is. It says it right on the sticker. And he's like, let me ask the crane operator. He's got a scale. And he said it's 52,000. So, just straps. So, y'all, this load is actually 2 pieces. The shipper finagled us. I wasn't paying enough attention as the driver, but this is actually 2 separate pieces, and 2 pieces are not diversible for paying for permit. You can only get a permit for 1 piece, and I have 2 pieces, and they're oversized, over width, and over height. But that's okay because we made it there safely. And yes, I did go through all the scales on my route. Some of them weren't open with my luck. So the ones that I did go through, the DOT officers did not give me any problems. There was only one that did give me a problem, and that was actually, I was actually only 80 miles from my delivery, and it was a Louisiana scale, and he had stopped me. He actually came out, inspected my load, and looked at it and everything, which he's the officer that did the most, more than anybody. I never even had anybody inspect the load, which is kind of crazy. And Tennessee was actually trying to say it was a super load just because it was over width, over height, and overweight. So they were saying like it was going to take like 5 days for me to get a permit, which was kind of crazy. But you know what? We got her done. Thank you. Good morning, y'all. We just woke up at a rest area in just before, like 20 minutes before Chattanooga. Well, it's not really a rest area. It used to be like a way station, but it's just turned into truck parking. So that's where we slept last night because we stopped driving around 8 p.m. with this oversized load. So you already know there probably wasn't much parking. So we are like 11 hours, 10 hours away to our delivery in Orange, Texas tomorrow. So we gotta run these miles, run these restricted routes, look at these permitted routes that we got today, and try to make it to Orange, Texas tomorrow. I haven't really been recording this load, y'all, because I've just been focusing on my detours and trying to make sure I don't mess anything up. I don't hit anything, and I'm doing everything how it should be done because I've just been paying attention and just been focused on working. But yeah, we're trying to get these loads in before Thanksgiving because we want to have off at Thanksgiving. But we're about to we're about to get back on the road. I got my frozen orange juice. I just have to wait till it unthaws and then I can drink it. I always leave my stuff in the freezer. I always forget about it, but we're gonna get back on the road. I'm freaking tongue twisted right now. up, y'all? It's your girl, Big Ring Becca. Today we are at our delivery for our crane. We have our crane boom, whatever the crane piece is. And we are waiting here. They are on lunch, so apparently they go at 11, so we are waiting. And I got stopped at a scale a little down the road. Obviously it was my fault because I wasn't paying that much attention and I was just ready to get on the road to make some money. And this load is actually 2 pieces, y'all. And at the last scale I had to go to, they caught me. They caught me. They seen it was 2 pieces. And so this load is overweight, over height, and over width. So technically they said you cannot, permits aren't diversible, whatever. So it can only be for one object on the trailer. It can't be for, I can't have 2 objects on the trailer and be overweight and have an overweight permit. It has to be for only one piece, only one item. So, he could have stopped me and like wrote me a ticket, whatever, warning, and made us change the load. And freak. Okay, I lost my train of thought because my brother texted me, but so they technically they could have made like a crane come. We could have had like somebody come and with a crane to take these pieces off my trailer and put them on another trailer, because technically I'm not supposed to be driving with both of these pieces on my truck. So it could have turned into a really bad situation, but I got lucky today. So that's what happens when you don't pay attention and just not being smart. I wasn't being smart, I know. I'm the dumbass here in the situation. But they were just trying to get 2 pieces of the load taken at the cost of 1, and they were just trying to not pay for another truck to take this load. So that's what happened. But this is Orange, Texas, y'all. And we have another truck in front of us right here. So, luckily that guy let me go at the scale, or that could have been bad. But I know I haven't been recording as much as I wanted to with this load, but last night we slept at the Petro in Hammond, Louisiana. And it was about 6:30 when I stopped, and I was kind of nervous to keep going. Just because the sun goes down at 5 now, y'all already know. And the deeper that I was about to go into Louisiana, there was about to be no truck parking for me, especially with this oversized load. It was even hard when I stopped to find parking at that Petro that I stopped at, and I had to pay for parking like $22. But to mention that again, y'all, I do not care about paying for parking, okay? I was just saying, like, I know everybody freaks out about it, but if I have to pay for parking to be in a spot, like, I'm gonna pay for parking, okay? It's not that big of a deal. Not to me, at least, but I know to other people it is. So I was, like, kind of, like, when I did that video, I was, like, kind of trying to think of, like, how maybe the people are thinking that are so mad about it. I was just trying to think, like, maybe think like them. It didn't work. It just backfired in my face because everybody started attacking me. I really don't care, y'all. You gotta do what you gotta do some days, and if that means pay for parking, that means pay for parking, baby. You gotta do it. Especially in trucking. Just gotta get used to it. Just gotta get used to it, okay? Okay, Benji. Jeez, everybody's so sad today. What are they building here, ZP? Huh? What are they building here? I don't know. We're in a construction site. Alright, so I was trying to be all fancy and record me leaving this construction site, and for one, my camera fell a little bit, so the view is horrible, and then I got lost. And so if you see the camera spinning around in circles, I'm just gonna leave this in as a blooper because I was definitely lost. I was backing up, I was getting stuck places. Okay, rookie move. But we got out of there. We had to find an escort. Like, they were supposed to escort me in the first place, so don't blame the blonde girl. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Much love. Thanks for watching your girl Big Rig Becca, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
I say I run it, cause I'm in control. Hypnotic, gonna see a couple shots of Patron. I ain't feeling night, I get your eyes to kite. Party pop, shawty says she coming with me tonight. I ain't self-deleting, I ain't snapping and popping either, I'm bobbing my head.